So we were out of chicken feed. Can you believe it? The chickens, when I went to put them up last night, the ducks, they noticed me and they went wah, 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 and they excited the guinea birds, and the guinea birds went wow, 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 and then the chickens all go blah, 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 and they all ran out of the chicken coop to meet me because they thought I had food for them. They wanted me to feed them. I couldn't get them to go back into the chicken coop. We got that street light out there. I call it a street light. It's not on the street. It's just back there. But it brightens up the area, so sometimes the ducks and the guinea birds just don't want to go in and go to sleep. They want to just stay out there. And I was thinking, you know what? Those birds were out there all day long, right? They are food motivated. Food motivated. So all they do is just go around and eat and poop, and then they lay eggs, right? They fuss at each other, they complain, they chase each other, they do it a lot. We've got 5 roosters. Anyway, they just seem to, all they do is eat. Eat and poop, eat and poop, eat and poop. So anyway, this morning I decided I'd go and I'd pick up some of that layer feed, because we feed them the layer feed because they are we have them for the eggs, right? We don't have any meat chickens, even though we could if we wanted to, right? But we're not cooking up our chickens. They are strictly for eggs. And the guinea birds and the ducks and the chickens all together are for pest control, right? They go around and eat all the bugs, eat all the other things. So I go in there. I've got me one of these big carts. I go in there and I'm pushing that big cart around. So I'm looking at everything in the store, and I got this big huge cart that's made for putting big things, like bulky things on, and I'm pushing that around every little aisle, looking at everything, getting in everybody's way. And then finally I go and find the 50-pound bags of layer feed, and so I got that, got me some socks, and I got me some a big jug of vinegar. It says cleaning vinegar, but it's a much stronger vinegar than you normally get for like your use with cooking or canning or stuff like that. It's more of a highly condensed vinegar. I forget what kind of acid stuff vinegar is, but it's specifically for cleaning. And part of the reason I've got that is I'm going to be going over to the old farmhouse, and I'm going to be cleaning, deep cleaning, and I think that vinegar will really, really help. It's a cleaning vinegar. And they say also that you can take that cleaning, you can take that vinegar, put it in one of those big old spray bottles, mix it with some salt and some like dishwashing detergent. Mix it up real good, and then you take it out and you spray it on any kind of vegetation that you don't want to grow, any kind of vegetation that you want to, not grow. So it'll kill it back, basically. I'm out in my car out in the parking lot. As soon as I got the layer feed and stuff in the trunk, it started pouring down rain on me. So anyway, I figured I'd just sit here and make a video. I took a picture while I was in there of these huge metal chickens, metal roosters to be more specific. They're good size. On YouTube, I saw this video about this woman who was talking about these big metal chickens, and I'd never seen one before. And sure enough, they got like 6 or 8 of them in there. They're as tall as me or taller. And not only that, but I'm done with my video. Guess what? Talk to you later, alligators.